So I think I got my website set to where I've already shared it to my Facebook page where it asks, do you have a website? I've got a website now. I've got that up and running. I figured it out. Like I said, I'm not a web designer, so it didn't actually take me that long to figure it out. I got the basics of it laid out and shit like that. But I couldn't figure out the donate thing. Whenever I clicked on it, it said something about couldn't accept payments or something like that. I don't have an accurate account or some kind of shit like that, some kind of message. But it wouldn't go to, and I'm thinking, well, is it because I'm doing it? Or I couldn't figure out what the fuck's going on. So I didn't feel like researching it. I almost never contact customer service unless a situation like that, or I just can't figure something the fuck out. I couldn't tell you the last time I contacted customer service for anything. But I hit the little chat thing on there. But real quick, I watched this AI thing last night, and they talk about China and Japan and all that, and how they're really coming through with shit and everything like that. And Google has a thing now where AI can make hair appointment. The example that they used was the AI was making a hair appointment for somebody, and they did it right there, and you don't even know. It's set up to where you don't even know if you're talking to a real person. And they're talking about the whole ethics thing and everything like that. Like, you know, you're misleading people, thinking him. Well, a lot of it, you get online, he's chat things and shit like that. Or most of the time, you don't know if you're talking to a bot. Or sometimes they'll let you know and shit like that. But, you know, the customer service, we're headed that way. Yeah, I watch a lot of these things, and some of it's pretty fucking scary, man. The opening of that last night was hologram shit. You don't hear too much of it, but I knew it existed and shit like that. I know what it is. A lot of that shit. But this guy that was on there, the opening of the video, he married a hologram. And he's got a doll that's similar to the hologram, and that's what he put the fucking ring on. I was going to shut it off right there. I was like, what the fuck kind of fucked up shit is this, man? I know this is an afternoon video. I only do these once a day, but I'm pretty excited about this website that I got. Nothing special or anything like that. I'm still working on it and shit like that, but I've got the basic layout for it to where I can post it to go to. It doesn't have a subscribe or create an account thing yet. Nothing like that. I always hated shit like that, man. When you click on something and you got to create an account. But I got the security thing set up. I had that set up. I got the little cookies thing. You know, I own the domain and shit like that, which is the biggest thing. I own that. But yeah, it's coming along. It's a work in progress. I'm slowly getting that going. You know, like I said, I'm not a web designer, but the thing that I had to contact customer service was that when I hit the donate thing, it wasn't going through and shit like that. What the fuck's going on? When I clicked on the settings and shit, it would ask me for an ID thing and shit like that. And I Googled how to get an ID thing, and that was no help. And what the fuck's going on and shit like that. So, shadow. Put that up there like that. Fucking shadow. I got the door shut so the sun don't come in, because this is the time of day where the sun's on this side of the area, and it starts cooking me. But yeah, I told him what I kept getting, everything like that, and the customer service came back and said, you know, told me that either don't accept donations or you know, the bank don't accept it or anything, this kind of shit. Well, I figured it out, and it's working now. One of those duh kind of moments, but I figured it out. Nothing to do with the fuck that the customer service told me or anything like that. Pretty simple fix, just a simple oversight. Now I know. I changed it, because I started thinking, I was like, I picked up on it, I was like, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Let me try that. But I was thinking, please let this be it. So now I got that set up, and it works. I clicked on it, a little thing came up where you can make donations and shit like that, either through PayPal or through something like that. So I figured it out. I fixed it. There goes your fucking customer service. I'm just a fucking stupid homeless guy. You know, what the fuck do I know about technology, right? Yeah, I've got that fixed out. So I might post that link tomorrow to go to it. Like I said, it's just a basics thing. It's showing me how to learn how to do it and shit like that. You know, but I'm pretty happy about it. Now I have a website. You need a website for every fucking thing, man. Like I said, I learned from that fucking idiot. And he couldn't get a fucking website. Couldn't figure it out. He kept saying, I don't have time. Because he was focused on getting his own personal shit going on. With his ID theft and shit. And that all fell through and shit like that. He didn't stay focused. I've got a website now. Took me, a couple days that I started working on this and shit like that. Now I have a fucking website. Now I can start going to investors and shit like that. Because that's what I learned going through that bullshit. Investors want a fucking website. He still never had one. 3-4 months would go by. Because what he wanted to do was, we had our own servers, our own fucking web servers we had. And one of them was blank. Or one of them had something on it, but you had to install everything on it. It was basically like a blank tape, and you would record shit on it. Well, this you had to install the database. There were certain connections, so he couldn't get that going. He said he hired somebody and they came up with bullshit thing and this and that. He wanted it on the web server and shit like that. I'm like, dude, you just need a website, man. Just go to like GoDaddy or go to somebody else, Facebook or some kind of. You go, no, you can't do that. You can't do this. And 3-4 fucking months went by and he still didn't have a fucking website because he's worried about this. And then he was in there. Anyway, I only brought that up because now I have a fucking website. And that's all they wanted. They wanted a fucking website. You just build off from there. They just needed a platform, something that explains what you're doing, what your premise is, what your idea and everything like that, your story and shit like that. And I've got that now. I've even figured out how to the t-shirts that I sell. I have a little thing up on the top. I figured that out how to get that. I couldn't get it had a shop thing on there where you click. Anyway, I figured that out too by myself. I just kept working on it and shit like that. But I'll tell you, time fucking goes by, man. I got over there about 8:30. But before I know it, I just left there. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I spent most of the time trying to figure out that pay thing. And but I got that figured out. And I wanted to, while I'm still adrenaline and shit like that, still fresh in my mind, make this video and post it. So I'll keep working on it. Still add things and shit like that. I can always add sections and shit like that. The money is, I figured out, I went through all that, what it's going to cost and shit like that. You know, it's a website. You want it to be secure, and you hear all this shit and everything like that. So you got to set that, get that all up. It's going to cost money. Google search, it's called Google My Business and shit like that. That costs money. Not too bad, but I don't have an address. And I tried putting in the mail address that they gave me, through the post office, but I can't use that because I can't find it on Google Maps. It doesn't exist. So I can't do it that way. So I got to try to figure something out tomorrow, and I'll work on that to try to get on Google's searching and shit like that. My t-shirt thing, that comes up when I type in the t-shirt thing. That takes it to my little store, and you can buy the t-shirts. So I already got that set up. So I'm getting there. You know, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to work as a entrepreneur is what I'm trying to do. Who knows? You know, I got to try all kinds of avenues. I'm going to go down. I contacted the news guy this morning, emailed him to find out what the status is, and waiting to get back. I'm waiting to hear from him again. Yeah, I'm trying all kinds of shit, man. You know, just trying anything, but I'm pretty happy about this website. You know, it's a big deal for me. I'm still going to build on it, and shit like that. I got a work number. That's good. I don't have to pay for that until next year. It expires, and then they're going to bill me automatically $119 or something like that. But I got my own business line, so I put that on the thing. I have my own email set up for that. Got that set up on there, so I'm moving right along. You know, I'm pretty fucking psyched. You know, about this web design shit. To some people, it's pretty simple and shit like that. Me, I don't know web design. I was picking it up on there with the servers and shit like that because that's what I was trying to learn and taking studies for prior to that. So I understand the cybersecurity shit. I understand the lingo and all that kind of shit, but I've never actually set it up. This give me a hands-on thing, and I ain't paying for it till next month. That's why I needed the money. I got a free trial to set all this up and shit like that. I'll own the name and shit like that, but the security shit and all that, everything that I got set up on there, won't be safe anymore. So that's what I need the money for. You know, shit like that. Yeah, I got all the numbers written down on the thing. I just wrote up a whole total, what it's going to cost over the whole thing to be prepared. Everything, most of the shit expires next year. The free trial ends next year and shit like that for the marketing and e-commerce, all that other kind of shit. That expires within next month. So I'm trying to get everything as much as I can now, get it all set up, get it all learning, as fast track as I can this first week or 2 weeks and shit like that into it. But I got it set, you know, on, yeah, I got my little cookies policy and everything like that at the bottom. As soon as you go onto the homepage, little cookies thing, but we use cookies and shit like that on here. Yeah, that's pretty standard anywhere. You know, that's the way the formatting is set up for cookies and shit like that. So I'm pretty psyched. That's why I did this second video today in the afternoon. I never do these. I want to say welcome to any new people that have come along and never seen my videos before. You know, I really am a homeless guy. You watch my videos and shit like that. This is what gets me through my day. Trying to keep busy, trying to you know, try to keep my mind thinking and shit like that. Try to get the word out for me to get assistance and shit like that. This is what I'm doing. Hopefully the right connection comes along and they figure, hey man, I can help you, dude. If you can do this or get me training into a business and shit like I mentioned in earlier videos with that cleaning lady. You know, she got into the gun. Now they're training her and shit like that. She's getting free training. That's what I'm looking for. To make that connection, to have somebody come along and do that. You know, that's where my focus is. I got to focus on me. I'm by myself. I've only got me to do everything. That's what I got to do. But yeah, I just want to do this quick video. Upload this so I can get it off my phone because the storage is, you know, killing and shit like that. I clean it up and shit like that, but I don't know. That's why the one this morning ended so quick, because I ran out of storage. So I want to make this quick. Tell everybody I got the video. I'll follow up maybe something tomorrow or something like that. Something changes throughout the day. But yeah, I'm pretty psyched. Just want to let people know, man, I'm not just sitting by waiting for the fucking system to take care of me. I've given up on that. Yeah, I tried that and it failed. I tried the news guy, see what happens. Yeah, like I said, he got a lot of shit going on too. So yeah, I'll go from there and see what happens with that. You know, go from there. So let me get off of here before the storage ends and open the store because it's fucking hot. Snack on my corn chips. I just had my 2 egg sandwiches. So we'll go from there.